Adoption or fostering are such wonderful ways to help grow your family, but can also be a trying, confusing, emotional time for parents and for children. Even teachers, caregivers, and friends could use a little guidance when involved in an adoption journey. But there is a book for that, The ABCs of Adoption, written by local author Liz Brown, who also happens to be a principal at Living Stones Academy in Grand Rapids. And we are thrilled to have her here this morning to talk a little bit more about her story. Liz, thanks for being here.
Of course, thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your history and the impetus for writing this book.
Yeah, so I was born in the Dominican Republic, and I was adopted at 5.5 months. I was living in an orphanage, left on the street corner. I don't have any idea of any of my background as far as like biological family, any of that. So when I was adopted, we stayed there until I was 3, and then we moved to Grand Rapids, and I've been here since.
Wow. Yeah. And so this is really being told from your shoes, what it's like to be an adoptive child. Talk about what people maybe don't get.
I think one part that people don't fully understand is while it can be gratitude and grief at the same time, and they can share that same space. So for some people, you know, they may feel like, oh, well, you should be like thrilled, you're adopted, right? And there's a huge part of that is definitely. But then there's that whole piece of like, but what about that other part of my life? And for me, because I can't answer those questions, I don't know any of my biological family, there's a portion of me that's like, I wonder, you know, what do they look like? Do I have brothers? Do I have sisters? Am I the oldest? Am I the youngest? Am I the shortest, the tallest? All of those questions that kids who live with their biological family can mostly answer. For my story, I'm unable to answer those questions.
Sure. So, you know, what are some of the things that people can pull from this? Because you say it's not just for parents, it's for really everyone involved in a child's journey, whether it be a foster or adoption situation. So talk about some of the things people can glean from this book.
I think, like I said about the gratitude and grief, kind of sharing that same space, but also I think it's just an opportunity, in my experience again, of what's kind of going through our head as we're growing up. And what do our relationships with friends look like? What do our relationships, you know, with schooling look like? What is our experience in quote unquote normal spaces like school and work and you know, friendships and siblings, all of that? Like, what does that look like in my experience as an adoptee?
Right. And talk a little bit more about the why. I mean, clearly, you had some experiences that you felt you needed to share, right?
Yeah. So there's 2 really big reasons why I wrote it. One, because there's just not enough children's books with students or kids of color. You know, it's grown a lot even since I was in elementary school, but there's just still not enough. And then definitely not enough books about adoption from the adoptee's point of view. Most of the books are, you know, from an adoptive parent, or it's kind of like textbook language of like how to raise an adoptee, you know, and it's like, those are great, you need those, but where are the voices of the adoptees as kids talking to other adoptees?
Yeah, and then what other things do you hope that people pull from this? Is this for somebody who maybe is considering adoption and doesn't know which way to go? I mean, who should be reading this?
This book, when I wrote it, or my kind of hope was that anyone who loves an adoptee should read this book. So either you are the adoptee, you're an adoptive parent, you work, you know, maybe at Bethany or St. John's Home, that kind of thing. You're a social worker, you're a school teacher, a principal. Like, if you come in contact and love an adoptee, you should read this book. And that's who it's for.
I love that. Can we see a little bit of the inside of their pictures?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So there's a mix of pictures I can kind of show. So some are like illustrative pictures, and then some I have pictures of my own family that I used. Let's see, sorry. Another one that we have.
So it really is the ABCs.
It's definitely, the ABCs, like, oh, sorry. Like this one has a picture of my biological parent, or I'm sorry, my adopted parents. It has this one says, it's for orphan, because I was an orphan, and my adopted mom said the first thing she got was a pink dress for me when she found out she was adopting a little girl. So it's pictures like that they all kind of have a meaning or connect to my life as an adoptee or now.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you for joining us this morning. And people want this book, they can find it on Amazon. You want to learn more about Liz, LizBrownAuthor.com.